Welcome to Western Perspective. I'm Madeline Lombardi. Arriving 2,750 kilometres away from his home in South Australia, Jelani, the 195-kilogram African male lion, will be the first male lion in Perth Zoo since 2016. After spending 2 weeks in solitude, Jelani is now ready to greet visitors with a greatly anticipated mighty roar. The 9-year-old lion will shortly be introduced to lioness sisters Makeba and Azuri in the coming weeks to form a new pride.
Jelani arrived at Perth Zoo approximately 2 weeks ago, and he is in the lion equivalent of hotel quarantine at the moment. So that's just a 30-day stint in quarantine to ensure he's in the best health possible before he meets the lioness, Makeba and Azuri. So it's been a roaring success since Jelani has moved to Perth Zoo. He's settled in really well, really quickly. He's built quite a rapport with his keepers. He recalls really well back into the night quarters, and as you've seen today, he's very confident in his enclosure.
Yeah, for sure. He's been kind of prowling around, which has been really, really cute.
Yeah.
So at the moment he's separated from 2 female lions, so we're slowly going to be introducing him to them so that they can eventually breed. Is that right? Yeah.
Jelani is a non-breeding male, so the lions are managed by a regional program across zoos throughout Australia, and the purpose for that program is not just breeding for conservation, but it's also to find placements for lions that maybe have no family where they currently are. Yeah. So Jelani was living with his dad, and his dad passed away in South Australia, so he suddenly was living alone, and that's not a good welfare outcome for lions. So the best welfare outcome for lions is to live in a pride formation, and typically in the wild that would consist of related females and one male that's in charge. So that is our aim here at Perth Zoo, is to eventually introduce Jelani to our 2 females. Now that's quite a lengthy process. At the moment it's a long distance relationship, and they're getting to know each other through scent, sound, and they do have some visual communication as well. But keepers are monitoring their behaviours to ensure that everybody's feeling calm and comfortable and that positive behaviours are being shown. When you visit Perth Zoo, I'm sure you're likely to hear Jelani roaring in his enclosure. So lions roar for a number of reasons. One of the reasons that Jelani is roaring is probably to show off to the females next door. So that's part of his communication before he will have physical contact with those females. His roar is about 110 decibels and can be heard about 8 kilometres away, so I'm sure wherever you are around the zoo you'll be able to hear him. We will provide a lot of our animals around the zoo, including the lions, some Christmas treats. The lions will probably receive a 6-kilogram turkey for Christmas, and that's probably going to come wrapped in a gift box for them as well.
Cute. I heard that's his favourite as well.
Yeah, turkey necks was one of his favourites when he came from Minato, and one of his favourites that we found here at Perth Zoo is that he loves chicken necks and he loves goat milk as well.
Yeah, it was amazing to see. I've seen male lions in the wild, and it's just amazing to see them here at the zoo.
Yeah, fantastic. Where have you seen them in the wild before?
In Botswana. It was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Amazing. Are you a lion fan yourself?
I love lions, or I love all the African animals. This is my favourite place in the zoo, to see the African animals here.
Is it a dream come true for you to be able to see in Perth?
Yeah, it's really cool to have male lions here. Obviously lionesses are here, but the male lions especially are awesome.
You've just seen the lion Jelani. What are your thoughts about the enclosure?
I wanted to pat the lion because it looked furry.
Yeah.
But it's a massive lion. It's kind of boring as well because he was just laying there, but I haven't seen one before, so that was fun.
Are you a big fan of animals, and in particular more of like the African animals that have come through in the enclosure as well?
I'm not a massive fan of not lions, but animals.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see one. I don't usually see animals in person.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite fun actually.
And you can see Jelani the lion at Perth Zoo during its opening hours, so don't forget to pay your visits to Perth's new main man. Now here is Leo Puglisi with what's coming up on 6 News tonight.
Thanks, guys. On 6 News, preparations continue ahead of a memorial service for 2 fallen police officers shot dead in Queensland. A goalkeeper in hospital after the Melbourne derby was abandoned when fans invaded the pitch. More recalls and warnings issued over potentially hallucinating spinach being sold at stores across the country. And looming crisis, the price of hot chips tipped to rise just days out from Christmas. You can see full details on those stories and plenty more live on our YouTube channel. Just search 6 News AU to find us, or also live on our website 6newsau.com. For now, guys, it is back to you.
Thanks, Leo. And now here's a brief weather update. Warm temperatures are here to stay as we approach Christmas. It's definitely getting hotter during the daytime. 34 on Monday and Tuesday, 35 on Wednesday, 33 on Thursday and Friday, and overnight temperatures hovering around 20 degrees. And that's all from Western Perspective tonight. We'll be back next Sunday. Until then, Ivan and Melly, it's back to you.
Thanks, Maddie. And that's our weekly news and current affairs. We have the latest news on our website, wamnnews.com.au.
Don't forget to subscribe to the WAMN Extra News Club so we can continue our work in the community. Full details on wamnnews.com.au/news/extra. Don't forget to join us next week for the final bulletin for 2022. Until then, from Melly and myself, we wish you good health, good night. See you next Sunday.
Thanks for watching.